Good morning. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in, because we're about to have some fun. We are. So everything's switched over. There you are. The dragon. Woohoo! Y'all excited? I'm excited to actually see if it comes together. So I think I'm more excited and nervous than y'all are. So come on in, grab your coffee, your water, whatever you're drinking. Because this one might take longer than 30 minutes. It might. Good morning. Oh, Tina White's calling me. She can't call me right now. We'll have to decline that. Anyway, y'all have seen all the dragons, and when I find something that I am really intrigued or really want to do it, I always ask the designer if I can do it live. And they can say no, but they haven't yet. So I reached out to Tina White when I found out she was the original creator of this dragon. And I was like, I really want to do it live. But you can say no. And she says, yes, go ahead. So we are going to do the dragon. It did come with the tails and the wings and all the whistles. I feel like y'all are cockeyed. I am using yellow striped mesh, the lime green striped mesh, and for the main scale we're using the fresh green poly burlap. So poly burlap and striped mesh is what I'm using to create this bad boy. All right, but we have to fix the head. So everybody get up, get off the couch, get out of the bed, get off the chair. Get up, go ahead, get up. I'm waiting. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Woohoo! All right, so let me bring you down so that we can get started. I will share all of the links, so don't worry. Don't worry your pretty little heads off. So let's work on the head first. So as you can see, it came with the tail. You're in the car, you can still shake your shoulders. And there's the wings. So let's get all of this out of the way. Let's work on the head. There she is. Hello, Tina White. So all of this can be found on Amazon. Now, when I do things like this, I do not ask questions of the original creator. I just like to do it kind of my own way. So if you've watched me long enough, you know that. I don't ask questions. I just figure it out. So I have a couple pieces of felt. And I have the dragon eyes. I could not decide. I had to let my son decide, because we could have done red to play off the red in the nose. We could have done the green, the blue. Any of these would have worked. But my son decided that we should use the yellow that has a little bit of red on the outside, okay? So what I did was, now I have left on all of the things because we're probably going to use them just to make sure it's extra secure. So what I did up here, if you can see in that little eye and down below, I cut a slit. So I took a knife, just cut a slit in the upper and the lower. That way the eyeball would fit right into it, okay? So let's do a dry run just to make sure. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're just going to put a little bit of glue in each of those slits. Just a little bit. You got to work quick. And I went ahead and marked the top and the bottom of the eye. Straighten it out. Before it sets. Now these are 25 millimeter glass dragon eyes. You can get the 30. I didn't know which size I needed, so I got the 25. But if you want a little bit bigger, then get the 30. All right, let's get this last one in. Trying to work quick before that glue sets up. All right, so there we go. Both eyes are in. I just kind of, I put in my eyeballs and saw where it kind of lined up. And that's where I cut the little slit. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, let me put my glasses on. And I cut these little felt to go behind. That way it was black behind the eye. So we're going to glue these on. I'm going to put a little extra glue right there where the eyes meet. Hey, hey. So there we go. So we have that nice black right behind those eyes. Okay. Now I do have regular masks coming as well. So we'll do something with the regular mask. All right, so let's put this aside and let's work on the rest of him. Okay, so I'm talking out loud here. All right, so the board. What I did was we used, I'm going to zoom y'all in so you can really see what I did with this board. So we are doing the outside and the outside. And then we're going to come back in and we're going to put the main green going down. Okay. I am gonna, where's my top? Okay, so here's my top. So I'm going to start, where am I going to start? I'm going to start, how am I going? All right, so there's my start. So we're going to start here. But how did I make this petal? So all the mesh is 10 by 10. I'm going to bring y'all back out. All the mesh is 10 by 10. And it's going to be curl side up, diamond shape. We're going to bring that top to the bottom. And we're going to press this down. Good morning, everybody. If you'd float my boat, I'd appreciate it. Okay. And then I'm going to bring right to left. Completely fold it over. So it looks like we have a triangle. Okay. Now this tip, I'm really pressing this tip because I want it flat, because I want that point. See that point we have on there? That's what I'm trying to get. And then I turn it sideways, and then I bring bottom to the top. So we're lining this tip with this tip. Okay, so just bring it right over. And what I'm doing is I'm going right in between. Can you see that? And I'm going to use my finger and we're going to mold this kind of up and get a point. See how I'm kind of bringing it up, molding it how I want it. And then we're going to scrunch our tip right here. Just about an inch or two. And we're going to band it. Okay, so then I'm just laying it flat and I'm going to just kind of keep, see, I'm kind of pulling and I'm taking it back so we get that nice curve. Can you see that curve? Okay, so that is going to be the yellow and the green inside outside. So the yellow is the belly and this will be the top. All right, so we're going to start here. The yellow is the belly, so I'm going on the bottom. this way. And then the green is going on the outside. I'm going to open this green one up just a little bit so it cups that yellow. Now these are going to lay funny because that zip tie is under there, so don't worry about it yet. But see how I just cupped that yellow right in that green? And then we're going to do both of these, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to put that green right on top for that main scale. Okay. Yes, there is only one size ring board. And I will show these two petals again, opening up that green, just kind of cupping it around that yellow. Good morning, good morning. What are y'all doing this weekend? Anything fun? We'll get all of these fixed. Actually, I probably should go ahead and put those green on at the same time. Let's do that. I wasn't thinking. I was just thinking there's going to be so many zip ties that all right, so I'm going to go here to here with this zip tie. I was thinking they're going to be more separated, but they're not because I'm putting them closer together. So bear with me here just a minute. The mesh, yeah, and then we can angle it. You can get all this mesh at Unique in the Creek. I believe Lori has all of this, except maybe the yellow. She may be out of the yellow. I really, really need that middle petal. No, you don't. But I do. Y'all know I'm a little extra. I like both the different greens. So, but no, you do not. Oh, the yellow will be listed tonight, y'all. But I like that contrast of both those greens against that yellow. All right. some extra zip ties down here. It definitely gives it the extra dimension for sure. So I'm going to show you when I do the next green one how I did that petal. Yep, the darker green is a different petal. All right, so let's do a yellow. And let's do this green, and then I will show you the darker green. All right, your darker green. Y'all should have seen me yesterday trying to figure out what petal I wanted, what would give me the best point. So it really was me playing yesterday trying to figure this out. So still by 10 by 10. Now this is poly burlap. We're going to bring top to the bottom. Okay, just like this. Now we're going to bring this tip down to the bottom, but we're going to take it past this tip. So about an inch or so past, and then I'm going to hold that because this is the tip that I want as sharp as I can get it. Okay, then we're going to bring this one down this way. Okay, so this one goes over just a little bit past, so another inch past this one, but that gives me that nice pointed tip. Okay, and then we're just going to gather this right there, and we're going to band it. Okay, so that's it from the front, and that's it from the back. All right, when I get back around, then I will do the yellow and the green petal again for y'all. Thanks for floating my boat. I appreciate it. The rubber bands I get from Dollar Tree. They're just the elastic hair ties. Horizontal wide stripe could be used for less expensive. Absolutely. So your horizontal wide stripe is definitely cheaper than your poly burlap. It frays less, it's less expensive, but still gives you kind of that look and feel of the poly burlap. So this is actually my favorite now instead of poly burlap. Now, I still like my poly, don't get me wrong, but it's easy to work with. It frays less. It's less expensive. And look at the color. Like, you can't beat that color. Did y'all have fun at Lori's birthday party last night? We had so much fun. I hated to leave. Good morning, good morning. You're so welcome. Y'all, when I saw them, the dragons, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to. I have to. But then I had to ask the creator, because y'all, I really, really firmly believe in asking an original creator of an original piece like this if I can do it live. That's just how I roll. And if she had said no, I would have cried, but I would not have done it live for y'all. I'm very big on that. Good morning. How did I find the original? Tina Kelly. And then reading through the comments on the other post, and she did an amazing job. Both of them did. I found out who it was. Look, it's Facebook. You can find just about anything on Facebook. Yep. I know, I didn't either. I'm like, how did I miss that? How did I miss the amazing dragon last year? Well, Tina's got some, and she should have been a PI. Should have been a PI. She'd have made so much more money. But I do have the red one and the black one coming as well. It was just delayed in transit. Thanks, Amazon. Okay, what didn't it want to... Oh, because I have it in upside down, y'all. Flat end of the zip tie goes towards the ceiling. We'll say the original creator on the Unique in the Creek board. Does that sound better? We can only do our due diligence. The dragon is available on Amazon. I will share the links after the live. I have them all. They really are. And I love the point. Like, I really, really wanted that point. Hey, hey. I know my kids, my son and my grandson are both like, is it going to be mine? I'm like, I don't know. But I have more coming. Because they both love dragons. Oops, I forgot to put the green one in. Back pedal. Dragon costume. They even have a pink one, y'all. Okay. Now we can keep going. Whichever one matches. I don't know. I haven't seen it in person. Like, I literally just came in here with the head and went walking around my room to see what color mesh I want to use. So I don't know till I see it in person. Because we all know pictures can be deceiving. But y'all, have the fun of doing this. It's just playing. It really is. Absolutely, Jenny. Absolutely. You ordered the red one. I ordered the head only. It's the red and black that kind of has like the things going out on the side of his head. And I think, I don't know. I'm going to have to wait till it comes in and look. But my mask will be here tomorrow, and my red and black dragon will be here today. Hello, hello. You ordered the bluish purple one? That'll be pretty. I really love these colors because you can see each individual scale. Hello, hello. This video will be posted. It'll also go up on my YouTube channel right after the live. How to fold the green petal again. I already have the main green petals already done, but I will show the yellow, these two right here, I will show in just a minute. Really careful not to mess these up, so I'm working underneath now. Yes, you can wood burn horizontal white stripe. I did wood burn all of this, so yes. But, you know, for this one, do you really need to? No, you don't see any of the cut edges. But when I was prepping yesterday, I wasn't sure at that point which petal I was going to use, because I was even playing with using the Dean Michael. So because I really did not know, I just wood burned it all. But with this petal, you don't need to wood burn. Thank you for floating my boat. But even that Dean Michael will give you that good point if you do it. All right. Oh my God, look how awesome that looks, y'all. Oh my God, I'm excited. All right, so let's do these last two petals. All right, so these are cut 10 inches. We're gonna put a diamond shape, curl side up. We're gonna bring top to the bottom. Line it up, and I'm pressing this down. I want this petal as flat as we can get it, okay? I'm going to take right to left, bring both of these tips together, smush it down. Okay, so that's what we have. And then I'm going to bring bottom to the top, lining up these two tips. Okay, just like that. Okay, now you'll see me go inside this petal, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mold it. So I'm going to use my finger to mold it up to give us that nice round shape. Okay. Okay, so see how now it kind of curves? And then we're just going to pinch the ends. And just band it. Okay, and if it's still not the way you want it, just keep playing with it. Okay, One more, 10 by 10, curl side up, bringing top to the bottom, flattening it out. We're going to bring right to left. If you're left-handed, you'll bring left to right. Or am I just working backwards? Who knows? Okay, we're just lining up those tips. Okay. Yes, the yellow and the green are the Star Trek petals that I just manipulate. Okay, we're going to bring the bottom to the top. Okay. And just start bringing it up and pressing that tip out. I thought about the feather petal too, but then I started playing and did this one and I was like, ah, that's good. Okay. So there you go. All right. Let's finish this bad boy. Let me clip off that fray before it gets worse. There's no way around not having to work underneath. Just be careful. You were getting your nails done? Tomorrow. I'm not doing anything until I get my nails done. That's probably a lie, but I'm definitely getting them done tomorrow, dang it. All right. Oh, you're so welcome. I don't know, I kind of like it down just a little bit. What do y'all think? I think I do like that. Let's see if we can separate these a little bit. I'm not going to mess with it too much because we still have to get everything else attached. But there you go. Isn't that awesome? All right. So we're going to put the wings on next. So let me show you how I prepped the wings. Smush that bow for a minute. Okay. So I should have brought an empty, oh, I do have one. It's not empty, I use it for demos, but what I did was, well, we're just going to pretend this is the top. So I laid my board right over and marked where the holes are gonna hit on the wings. Okay, so you can see what these marks are right here. So that's where it's gonna hit those set of holes. And then I took my awl, something sharp, and I went right through the back. So I am leaving this on mainly for the integrity of the piece, but you don't have to. I don't know what it looks like underneath. I wasn't going to play that much with it because I didn't want to mess with the integrity of the wing. So you'll see 3 holes, one here, one here. Where's the third one? I know it's there. One here, one here. Oh, it's right here. I think it's right there. But I'll find it when I line up my board, okay? But that's how I lined it up on my board. So we are gonna flip it over. Way. And we're going to find, where's the top of my board? Right here. Okay, so that's the top. So I'm going to go I know this is probably going to be hard for y'all to see. I apologize. Well, let me do it another way so y'all can like see what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me run that through and we'll just completely turn it upside down. Give me a minute. Find the hole. Okay. So there's one. this other one while I'm under here. Yes, at 1:30 I have an appointment for my glasses. Bear with me here, guys. Hold on. Let's just do it this way. Now this I did practice yesterday, but it's a little bit harder when you have to worry about all that mesh. Oy, 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 oy. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I got it. I got it. So now we're going to get this in place and we're going to cinch. Don't stop freezing now. Cinch it down. Okay. I'm going to hurry up just in case we start having technical issues. And then I'm also going to take one through here, grab that, just a little bit extra secure. And then I will probably cut these and then tie it so that there's no way that that will slip through there, okay? But for right now, it'll sit up there like that. All right, where's my glasses? So we have the head. So here's the head that I put the eyes and stuff in earlier. So if you missed how I did it, it is at the beginning of the video. So it looks like everybody is putting theirs kind of on the side, but I'm thinking I want him front and center. front and center or off to the side. I think I like it at the top. Y'all like center? I think I do too. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take let me find my center here. Just clip out this spray here. All right, so I want here. And here. So for now, I'm just going to take a pipe cleaner and wrap it around each side of this elastic. Because it's going to be easier. I did not cut the wings, I left them attached. So I'm not going to pull it tight yet. I just want to make sure that that's where I want it. And then, yes. All right, so that's what I want. And then I'm going to pull it in. Let me see if it's going to... So just to kind of make it look more 3D, I want it kind of rounded. But all that's doing is pulling it. Oh well. We'll leave it like that. I wonder if I should bring it down one notch. Let's see. Yeah, I think I want it down more. So let's go from this side. I'm just lifting those petals up so I can get right underneath. Yes. All right, I'm gonna snug it in because that's where I want it. Not so snug that it smushes, but where it's not gonna move on us. Snug this one underneath. Oh, baby. All right, so we have the tail. And I think, well, because I have the head on, I'm thinking coming from the side. Let's see. I think I like it right there. Now it has the clip because remember this is a costume, so this would hang in the back of the kid's pants. But I'm gonna use it to hook on this zip tie. Oh, did I just hit the camera? Ooh, I don't like it going out like that though. Hold on. Let me see. Take it in. Have it come through the back. Let's go right there. I'm going to take it through the back, y'all. I don't want it between the wings. Because then it'll look like you got a dangling. We don't need a dangling. Yes. All right. Let me bring y'all up. Well, there you go. With his tail. He's awesome. Just clipping this fray. If you don't want the wings this high, then just move this part down. Okay, so you can totally go down on this so you don't have this so high if you don't want it high. But totally. Now I'll need to kind of fix. Do I want them all going that way? I think I do. But we'll get it all uniform. What does that look like? Yeah, I'll definitely be able to tell more on once I get it hung up. But there you go. But you can definitely put the head on the side if you want as well. Totally up to you. You can add flames if you wanted. You could just take a 10 by 10, red, orange, yellow. Do the rolled petal and glue them to the inside of that mouth if you want it to have flames coming out its mouth. Totally up to you. Yeah, I don't even know how I would ship this, y'all. I mean, it is 29 inches long. And that's not including the tail. So I don't even think it's shippable. So if anybody local wants to buy it, then we're probably golden. But anyway, that's all I've got for y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. I will get pictures of him and get it posted. What else? VIP, I will be with y'all soon. I know I was going to go over a couple things with y'all. So I will be with y'all soon. And the rest of y'all have an amazing weekend. And I will probably see y'all Monday. I've got a couple new kits coming out. So I'll see y'all Monday. Have an amazing weekend, y'all. Bye.